Hello everyone, this is Eric.
And this is Cindy.
And today we're going to talk about a topic that's all over the internet. People are comparing the differences between Thailand and the Philippines as a place to move or live, move from various places around the world to live. So we're going to compare there, and I'll let Cindy start with the comparisons.
Okay, so first, the people. Thai people are mostly friendly, like the Philippines. And also, you will most likely get great services in the restaurants and other establishments there. Compared here in the Philippines, although the services are good as well, one thing that I have not experienced in Thailand was the out of stock. Here in the Philippines, you get a lot of, oh sorry sir, out of stock. I haven't experienced that in Thailand.
Well, that's true. Here you can count on people when you go to order and you're at a restaurant, they will tell you hurriedly, "Oh, sir, that's out of stock. We don't have that today." And that's kind of disappointing, and sometimes, especially if you have your heart set on a certain dish or something, it could be very disheartening, so to speak. Next, I'm going to go. Number 2 is the cost of living. The cost of living in Thailand is a bit lower than it is here in the Philippines. When we were there, we stayed at a condo that was directly on the Supalai River. And the cost of the condo was under $300. And I remember that it was a very good value for our money. The grocery costs we find are pretty much the same as they are in Philippines. And so those were not a significant difference.
Third is the climate. It gets really hot here in the Philippines, but as I've experienced there in Thailand, it gets hotter compared here. It is humid and stunningly hot. Also, Thailand seems to get about the same amount of typhoons compared here in the Philippines.
All right, nightlife, number 4 here. Bangkok and Manila seems to be, comparatively speaking, about the same as far as the number of nightlife opportunities, things to do, restaurants, nightclubs, and both are vibrant. And we did go to a very nice club there we'd like to recommend to you guys in Bangkok. It was called Havana Club. And it was interesting that it was interesting to get in there because you have to have a code to get in, and you find this telephone booth to punch in the code, and the entrance opens up, and you can go in. They had, it was a 3-floor type of thing, if I recall correctly. The upstairs they had cigars, smoking area. It looks like they may have even had some of the hookah kind of things. And then there was food, tapas, and the like. On the second floor there was dancing. And then they even had pool tables for people to shoot pool and whatnot. The atmosphere was very nice, and we were able to buy a couple of Havana Cuban hats and enjoy ourselves, smoke cigars and the like. Also, there was a restaurant we want to recommend there in Bangkok we really fell in love with. It's called El Gaucho. It's a steakhouse. It's very nice steaks, and the choice of sauces to go with the steaks were amazing. Those were some of the things we did, and we had a great time overall. All right. How about immigration? Immigration there. In Thailand, the immigration policy, we believe, is a lot stricter because you can only stay there maybe 60 days at the most before you have to go and do a visa run, what's called a visa run. That's where you have to leave the country, and some people, what they do is just go to neighboring countries like Vietnam um, or Cambodia, maybe Japan, and they'll stay a few days, and they'll turn around and come back, fly back in, and then the process begins, starts over. Well, here in the Philippines, you can extend your visa up until maybe 3 years, and then you have to do the visa run, and you come back and it starts over. So this is a good way to do things, especially if you're not going to get a retirement visa, you're not going to have some type of marriage visa or anything. You can just come here and start living for quite a while.
Yes.
All right, Cindy, give them, if you will, a little bit of a summary.
Yes, so when we stayed near the Supalai River in Bangkok, it was our intent to live there. The neighborhood near the Supalai River, it wasn't touristy. And also we found that the restaurant choices there is limited. Also, we would have to take a long taxi ride to the city just to eat out.
Okay. Also, we want to just ultimately say we chose the Philippines because of the ease of communication. And we had a situation there where we got lost in Bangkok. We were looking for some type of establishment, and we started asking around, asking some of the locals to help us out, and none of them could speak English. And this time the GPS wasn't working correctly, so it was really a hassle and a mess. But it was an experience that left an indelible impression on our minds, and something we never forgot. So basically, we found a place, but we never forgot how difficult it would be to get lost in a place where no one really speaks the language, English.
Yeah.
So coming to the Philippines, you don't have to have that worry, because there's somebody around that speaks English, and to a varying degree, some people speak English a lot better than others, but help is nearby.
Well, if they have a partner that is, who's able to speak the Thai language, that would be fine with them. But both of us weren't able to, speak or even understand the language.
That's true. So that's the reason. That's the main reason why we chose the Philippines. Now, Thailand was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. To Bangkok. We didn't go to Pattaya.
Yeah.
And currently, Pattaya seems to have opened up a number of clubs, interesting clubs with hip hop music catering to African Americans, and also even some restaurants that have Creole and soul food. So those are particularly interesting to me, and we hope to check those out at some point in the near future. So that is basically, to summarize it, we chose the Philippines for the ease of communication, and that's the number one reason. And of course, the cost of living is very good in the Philippines, and it's just a less stressful place to be. So, well, we want to thank you guys for coming on today and listening to our Thailand versus Philippines video. We'll be having more videos in the future, but for now, we're asking you to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and we will be talking to you guys on the next video. This is Eric.
And this is Sandy. Thank you for watching.